I think if I hear you call me Becky one more time, six-pack, I'm gonna pop your tops. All six of them.
Who are you?
Hey, this is Matt once again. Welcome back to another review. This is another request, this time for Eric. For those interested in sending requests, reviews, topics, reactions, whatever, you can either send them directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. Now, this was for a short film from the 70s called C'était un Rendez-vous. I can't pronounce this. But apparently... Well, not apparently, I saw it. It's on YouTube for free. I guess in French it means it was a date. It was shot by this famous French movie director called Claude Lelouch. It's infamous because it was shot with the civil authorities of Paris, the car drivers, and the pedestrians knowing nothing about it. So the authorities, the drivers, the pedestrians, they didn't know this was a movie. And what it is an 8-minute, I guess you'd call it like the POV of the car driving through the early hours of Paris on a Sunday morning in August. And apparently there's a lot of dead air, a lot of dead time, as in there's barely anyone on the road, and pretty much driving as fast as the person wanted. And just a lot of like close calls. There are times it looks like he's going to hit someone or hit a vehicle, and pretty much you're going through all the ups and downs of Paris throughout 8 minutes. And I'm like, even though some people in the comments section go, well, it's not that fast once you ignore the dubbed in Ferrari sounds, which I guess if you're a car aficionado, maybe you know more about what was legit or not compared to me, a novice on that. But it seemed fast to me. It seemed like, as one person said, remember the scene in Ronin with Robert De Niro? That great car chase? Imagine that, but kind of for real. And granted, there's no explosions or anything and shootouts, but just how fast it went. And this was like 1976? So it was interesting, number one, to see like a POV of the car. If you put it on widescreen, put the sound up or you have your headphones, it's a fun experience. Going through all these tight corridors, or not even corridors, but alleyways. Again, looks like, oh, he's maybe going to hit that, maybe going to hit this, doing hard turns here and there. Granted, part of me went, what is the point of this little short film? But I guess the director wanted to see if he could do it, and to do it with barely anyone knowing the fact that he could get away with it, that he did get away with it. Just 8 minutes, you're driving that fast and no police cars or anything. So I don't know how the hell he was lucky enough to get through that. And it's definitely an interesting idea. I mean, sure, if you've seen a lot of car chases and things of that nature, which a lot of those were done for real, maybe this won't impress you. But again, it was just interesting to see this one shot, one take. It's a nice way of seeing Paris, as a guy who's never been to Paris. And then the POV was kind of down low. So then you kind of almost be like you're in the vehicle. And it seemed fast to me. People in the comments said, oh, it's not that fast. And I didn't notice that the sounds were dubbed in and the gear shifting and high revving the engines were dubbed. Again, people who are more accustomed to the cars and vehicles said it was. I couldn't tell you one way or another. I mean, it was 8 minutes. It was interesting to watch at least one time. At the end, he stops the car and there's his date comes to the door, to the car itself. It's one of those things that I'm not sure what else to say because it's only 8 minutes long. Granted, you can't really call it car chases, no cars chasing them, and it's not obviously because it'd be illegal, more illegal, crashing through walls and explosions. None of that. It's just, it's the early hours of Paris, Sunday morning. At least see what you can get away with. So I'm gonna have this batshit crazy idea. The cops, the pedestrians, no one's gonna know. And from what I understand, at one point something screwed up and the guy went, well, if a pedestrian was coming, I couldn't tell him anyway, so luckily that didn't happen. Just a walkie-talkie or something failed. So it's definitely an interesting experience, and it's worth a look for free on YouTube. It'd be interesting to put that in a film, a narrative of some sort. Like he has some type of narrative or story, and then this scene's injected into that. That would be interesting. Like it's the hero or something, and we show, maybe this be how the film starts, or one of the scenes in the first 15 minutes is like, oh, I got a date. Get into the car, and then you show the scene, to showcase his skills as a driver. Maybe the transporter himself drove this before he got into more business for himself. But yeah, with that said, it's an interesting watch. I'm glad I saw it at least once. So, with that said, as I hit the microphone, thanks for watching. Take care. Thank you once again, Eric, and we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.